Hidden within the sacred walls of Chidambaram Temple is a mystery so profound that for centuries, saints, sages, and seekers have been captivated by it. What if I told you that this secret isn't just about a tradition or a place, but about the very nature of existence itself? What if understanding it could unlock a deeper truth about who you really are? Welcome to the profound journey of exploring the Chidambara Rahasyam, one of the most remarkable mysteries of ancient wisdom. This video was originally uploaded a year ago, but due to sound quality issues and viewer request, I'm re-uploading it with better audio and additional insights. With our Thirumandiram series underway, it's the perfect time to revisit the concept of space and Chidambara Rahasyam, which beautifully connects to Siddharth Thirumoolar's teachings. If you want to learn more about him and Thirumandiram, check the links in the description. Now let's get started. Western scientists, after 8 years of research, have confirmed what Siddharth Thirumoolar knew 5000 years ago. Lord Natarajar's big toe is the center point of world's magnetic equator. This temple is filled with countless mesmerizing hidden secrets that will leave you amazed, and this content will offer you a comprehensive understanding of Chidambara Rahasyam. Let's begin by exploring the meaning of the term Chidambaram. Chit means consciousness or knowledge, while Ambaram means space. So Chidambaram can be interpreted as an understanding of space or vastness. This is why this temple symbolizes the Akash Tattvam, or the element of sky among Panchabhuta Temples. These Panchabhuta Temples, or the 5 Shiva temples, represents the 5 elements of nature and are all located in southern India, each with its own unique story and spiritual significance. Ekampareshwara Temple in Kanchipuram represents the earth element. Thiruvannaikkaval Jambukeshwara Temple symbolizes water. Arunachaleshwara Temple in Thiruvannamalai embodies fire. Srikalahasti represents air or Vayu Tattvam, and Chidambaram, which we are focusing on, represents space. At the Chidambaram Temple, the concept of space is beautifully depicted through 3 aspects of Shiva worship. First is form worship. Here, Shiva is revered as Nataraja, dancing blissfully in his cosmic dance. Second is the formless form, the crystal Shivalinga known as Chandramaulishwara, symbolizing Shiva's cosmic energy or Shakti, which has no specific form but is present everywhere. Thirdly, there is the formless entity known as the Akashalinga, symbolizing the supreme consciousness or Parabrahma. This form holds the essence of Chidambara Rahasyam. However, to understand it fully, it is essential to comprehend the first 2 entities. Let us now understand the Nataraja statue, which embodies the concept of form worship. This divine dance, also known as Ananda Tandavam, represents God's 5 roles: creation, protection, destruction, veiling, and revealing. The first 3 roles are commonly associated with the Trinity gods Brahma, Vishnu, and Rudra. But don't worry if you're curious about the veiling and the revealing, we'll explore them later in the video. Now, let's delve deeper into the Chidambaram Natarajar statue. Western scientists refer to this dance as the cosmic dance. Interestingly, in Switzerland's Geneva, at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, there is a 6.5 feet tall Nataraja statue placed at their entrance. According to their research, this cosmic dance mirrors the subatomic rotation moment, which is responsible for the creation of universe. It is truly remarkable that our ancestors created this statue and the hidden wonders of this temple thousands of years ago. But why is the dancing Shiva chosen to symbolize the secret of space? It's because Shiva alone embodies these 3 aspects comprehensively. The first aspect, known as the form aspect, enlightens us about the unity within the universe. It teaches us that all entities with form in this vast universe are fundamentally one and the same. There is no distinction between you, me, or anything else with a physical form. Siddharth Thirumoolar discusses Chidambaram or Chitrambalam in many of the songs in the Thirumandiram. However, I want to highlight one particular song where, in just 4 lines, Thirumoolar beautifully captures this concept in the 7th Tantram under the title Andalingam. This goes like: Manuda Rakkai Vadiva Sivalingam, Manuda Rakkai Vadiva Chidambaram, Manudarakai vadivu Sadasivam, Manudarakai vadivu Tirukoote, which translates to the human form is like Shivalingam. Here, Siddhar says that our human body is in form of Shivalingam. How? Our legs to hip joint symbolizes the Brahma Pitam of Shivalingam. The hip to neck represent the Shakti Pitam and the head symbolizes the Lingam or Banam. Coming to the second line, the human form is like Chidambaram. Here he compares the human form with the Chidambaram. And where is this Chidambaram? Chidambaram within our body represents the crown of the head, which holds the potential to connect us to the supreme vastness of the divine. Now coming to the third line, the human form is like Sadashivam. It represents Sadashiva Tattvam within our body, embodying the presence of both Shiva and Shakti as static and kinetic forces respectively. Remember, we discussed about these forces in the first song in Thirumandiram. Now, in the third line, he says that the human form is like the holy dance. What it means is that the movement of life force or Kundalini in our body parallels the cosmic dance of Nataraja. We'll explore this in detail when we examine this song in Thirumandiram. So be sure to follow our Thirumandiram series for that. Now, the summarized meaning is to perceive every form as Lord Shiva, recognizing the oneness of all forms. The form entity serves as a first step in spirituality. When we worship an idol or vigraham in a temple, our focus is solely on that statue and it becomes an energy center as our devotion builds up. Also, with mantra chanting and abhishekams, the energy of the statue intensifies, acting as a conduit for positive vibrations. When we establish a deep connection through devotion, we tap into the divine energy and align ourselves with higher vibrations of the deity, allowing us to manifest our desires and spiritual growth. This is not just spirituality, it's a beautiful science which we will explore in a separate video. However, if we stick only to form worship, spiritual progress may be limited. Hence, we move to the next aspect, the formless form or Shivalinga worship. Lingam has no start or end, symbolizing infinite vastness. It also represents the unification of Shiva and Shakti, the cosmic energy present everywhere. From this perspective, we begin to see God not only as a physical form, but also as an infinite cosmic formless presence. Once we transcend the second aspect, we grasp the third aspect, the formless vastness known as Nirguna Parabrahma or Akasha Lingam. The essence of Akasha Lingam is referred to as Chidambara Rahasyam, the mystery tattva behind the vastness of space. Now this is the interesting part. To the right side of the Nataraja statue located is the Chit Sabha. There is a small entrance always covered by a blue cloth called as Trishkrani. During sacred times, the cloth is unveiled and a Deepardhana is performed. Within, you'll find nothing but an expanse of space adorned only with a golden Bilba garland. This empty space is worshipped as Chidambara Rahasyam, representing the ultimate entity to be sought after and attained. Achieving this state means becoming one with Shiva or Parabrahman. Here, the Trishkrani screen symbolizes the illusions or Maya of our life, emphasizing that everything we perceive is transient and unreal, akin to a dream. Our life resembles a grand dream that commences at birth and concludes at death. To break free from this cycle, we must unveil the screen of illusion and understand our purpose of life, which is to attain the third aspect and become one with God. Otherwise, we keep repeating this dream with new bodies. But when we unveil the screen of illusion and understand our purpose of life, we attain the third aspect and become one with God. This is called mukti or liberation or uniting with the source from which we emerged. This breaks the cycle of births and deaths. If this concept daunts you, worry not, for great saints like Siddhar Thirumoolar, Bhoganatha, and divine avatars like Sri Krishna, along with numerous spiritual scriptures, have revealed 4 paths to attain liberation. They are Bhakti Margam, Kriya Margam, Yoga Margam, and Jnana Margam. These paths offer diverse approaches to spiritual liberation, allowing individuals to choose the one that resonates with them the most. Regardless of the approach, the ultimate outcome remains the same, bringing stillness to the mind and enabling us to remain composed amidst life's situations. This state is known as Jivan Mukti, akin to King Janaka's state, and in this very state, we become one with that formless, vast space entity known as Lord Shiva. This sacred realization is the essence of Chidambara Rahasyam. But is that all? No, there is more to it. This temple itself is a Rahasyam, as it is built in conjunction with our human body. There are 9 entrances to this temple, denoting Navadwaras or 9 openings of our body. The temple's roof is adorned with 21,600 golden sheets, and each sheet signifies the rhythmic breaths we take every day. These golden sheets are fixed to the Gopuram using 72,000 gold nails, denoting the total number of nerves in the body. The golden sanctum, Ponnambalam, is placed slightly tilted towards the left, representing our heart. To attain this, we must ascend 5 steps known as Panchakshara Padi. Shiva, Ya, Nama are the Panchakshara mantras. There are 4 pillars holding the Kanagasabai, representing the 4 Vedas. The Ponnambalam features 28 pillars that represents the 28 Ahamas, as well as the 28 methods of worshipping Lord Shiva. 9 Kalashas on the golden roof represent the 9 type of Shaktis or energies. The 6 pillars at the Artha Mandapa represents the 6 types of Shastras or Darshanas. The 18 pillars in the adjacent Mandapam represents 18 Puranas. So why was this temple intriguingly constructed this way? It serves to emphasize the significance of our human body, a vital instrument to attain oneness with the formless Parabrahma or Shiva. This is the tattva behind Chidambara Rahasyam, which boils down to the fact that our existence is not separate from the vast universe. We are part of it, and it is part of us. I hope this content has enlightened you with the secrets of Chidambara Rahasyam and the state we should aspire to achieve. As I mentioned before, Thirumoolar talks about Chidambaram Temple in many places in Thirumandiram, and we will be exploring that in the future. If you've made it this far, I kindly ask you to show your support by liking this video and subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. We have more enlightening contents on topics like Thirumandiram, Siddhars, Puranas, and Upanishads planned for future videos. So stay tuned and thanks for watching.